Today I'm going to show you how to play Cherry Pie by Warrant. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to play the song Cherry Pie by Warrant. I'm going to show you everything in this song, the verse, the chorus, the intro, the key change, the guitar solo that's played by C.C. DeVille, all that good stuff. So let's begin. The song is in standard tuning. It's off the album Cherry Pie by Warrant. I think it came out around 1989 or 88. I remember seeing them open for Poison on this tour, and it was really a lot of fun. And I love Warrant. I would like to see, it's too bad Jani Lane is gone, you know. Be interesting to see them out on the road now, and I know they'd be successful. So going to pay tribute to a really fun song. There's a lot of cool Warrant songs. Probably do some more down the road in the future on the channel. Okay, so the song starts off in standard tuning. It's in E, and it modulates later to A, okay? And the guitar solo is in the key of A. It modulates during the solo. So let's focus on the song. I'm going to break it down in a series of riffs. I'm going to show you the intro riff, and that's actually the pre-chorus riff. I'm going to show you the chorus and the little juicy riffs in between, all that stuff, and break it down like that. The song's got a lot of parts and components to it, and that's really what makes a song interesting, is it's the songwriting behind it. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cliche, it's real tongue-in-cheek, and it would never never get played today. I mean, it's not politically correct, but hey, we lived in that era. Well, at least I did. If you're watching this video and you lived in that area, that was just the way of life, right? And we kind of just deal with that and accept it now. So anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. Here's how the beginning starts. It goes 1, 2, 3. All right, that's the whole beginning of the song. So let's break that down into components. Really, it's 5 chords: E5, G5, A5, C5, D5. So what I mean by that is just power chords. We're just playing root, fifth, and root. So we're going to go E. Well, the beginning starts off dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, okay? So it's going to go A, C, D, F, G. All right, that's the very beginning. Those are the rhythms behind that. Then there's this riff that goes. And all I'm doing there is I'm on the 3rd fret on the low E, which is a G. And I'm going to go up to a C on the 3rd fret on the A and ride down and then play back to the G there. I'm going to palm mute. We're going to go right down to the C, the E. Like that, all right? So one more time, it goes. Okay? And then it's going to do the she's my cherry pie. So it goes E, G, A, C, D, E, G, G, D, A. Okay, so once again, E, G, A, C, D, G, G, D, A. And it's truncated, it doesn't play the full chorus. That's the intro of the song. Then it's got this really cool lick. It goes like that. So what I'm doing there is going. I'm I'm playing a low E. I'm going to do an octave up here on the E on the 7th fret. And then chug twice on the low E. And then play the D on the 5th fret on the A string. And there's going to be little chugs in between the rest of those notes. 4, 5, and then the G. We're going to bend it to a G sharp slightly. We're going minor major. So there's no chug right there. It goes the way it ends. It does that 3 times. Then the last time he goes. So what he's doing there is, it starts the same way. Chug, then go. We're going to pull off 5, 4, open on the A string, then G, 5 to A real quick. So altogether that riff is. Okay, now during the verse of this song, there's a lot of space in between these chords because it's huge. It's got the huge drums and the huge vocals with all the echo and chorus and stuff on it. So you got to leave space. You don't want to make a lot of noise. So when he does the verse, it goes. So what I'm talking about is, after he goes, swinging on the front porch, swinging on the, you know, like that. So he's going to hit an E and give a space. D, A. I'm playing my D down here and my A here. I'm going to hit the A open A string with my D chord. And I'm only playing the first or the middle 4 strings. It's like that. So it's a D with an A on the bass, then an A5, which is just 3 notes. Root, 5, root. So it goes. Now that riff, he chugs, he goes. That's a really cool lick, so it's. So I'm going E, G, A, back to a G, and then with a pinky on the 5th fret on the D string, and pull off, or pick it. I think he pulls off to the E on the 2nd fret on the D string. Sounds good to pick it. So the verses. And then it goes into the pre-chorus like the beginning. Where he goes, you'll scream, you'll scream, you'll scream for her. Don't even try 'cause you can't. Like that. So after the verse, and the next verse he goes. It's a double chorus. Alright, now it's going to go to the guitar solo. There's a breakdown part, like a little bridge. He goes something like this. He's going A to B. And he's turning it around with an A5 like this to an E5. And it sounds like there's another guitar going. Like that, all right? I'm taking like a D7 shape. I'm playing it up here, up on the 9th and 8th frets, and sliding up here. Like that, okay? So, and the guitar's kind of doing like, he's just sort of doing B minor pentatonic stuff. Nothing really noteworthy in there because Jani's doing all this crazy vocal stuff. Then the guitar solo modulates to A. The part that the guitar solo is playing over, we'll do the rhythm part first. It goes. So he's doing the same riff as the beginning, but we're doing it in A. So we're going to start it on the A string and chug. And we're going to play the high note on the D string. We're going to bend that. Instead of going, we're doing the A. And the second time he goes kind of different. He goes D to C. He does that pull off. Then the third time, the fourth time he goes back into a verse. He's going to modulate back to E like that, okay? So one more time after it goes. Does that twice. Solo. Okay, now the guitar solo during that part goes, I'm going to play it slowly for you. CC's up here in the A minor pentatonic shape. You got to think about it like, but we're only going to be doing the top couple strings on this pentatonic shape. So he goes, we're going to bend up on the 20th fret a full step and then release and vibrato. So he goes, he's going to pull off, he's going to hammer on the 17 to the 20, pull off, and then hammer on the 20th on the G string, and go back up to the 17th on the B, and then bend up on the 20th on the high E. One fret, and release, and give it a shake, some vibrato. So he does this kind of a sloppy run. I mean, he goes. So he's going to do this. This is what it sounds like anyways. Pretty sloppy, but you got to get the attitude in there and the feel. So we're going to do this chromatic little run. This run is like this. It's going to be 20, 19, 17. And we're going to kind of just descend, go like that. And we're going to land up. We're going to land it here on the 10th and 12th on the high E. Like, and then the 13th on the B string, which is a C, and bend it up to a C sharp, which is kind of a bluesy thing CC does. So like that, okay? And then he goes, he's going to be down here in A minor pentatonic down here now. He's going to do this typical Chuck Berry lick. That's what it's going to be. That's what he does. All right, but it's much faster. So I'm going to go bending up on the 7th fret on the G, and we're going to go 5-5 on the B and the E. Like, if you don't know that lick already, you need to know that lick. That's a typical rock lick. So I'm going to go down, pick, up. Like that. And then on the 8th fret on the B string, rake into it. I'm holding my strings down like this so I can really rake into it. I'm taking my middle finger and my ring finger, put my ring finger here on this 8th fret and my middle finger on the 7th to give me more reinforcement. So I can really bend into that note. Gives me strength. If you don't have enough strength in your left hand, that's one way to get your bends accurate. And I'm muting the string so I can rake into it. A rake is when you hear that. So after he does, he goes, then he's going to go, I'm going to be on the 7th fret on the G and the B, do a double stop. I'm going to pull off, I'm going to bend up, pull off to the 5th fret, same double stop, and then 7th fret on the D, and then 7th fret on the 5th. I'm going to kind of bend it up. We're playing with that C sharp again. All right, so it goes. And he does this chromatic, or not chromatic, this diminished run. He goes. Like that. Faster, it's like that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to skip up. This is clearly a punch. There's no way CC did that clean in the studio. It was definitely a punch. Nothing against him, but to go from down here to up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the low E on an F sharp on the 14th fret. We're going to play the A up here on the 17th fret. So there's 2 frets between each one of these notes. So we're going to do the same pattern, but we're going to go up linearly like this. We're going to start on the 14th. This next one's going to start on the 15th. The next one's going to start on the 16th. Then we're going to start on the 17th. Then we're going to skip to the 19th on the B string. And there's going to be 2 frets between each one. So it's got to feel like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's really hard to do this because it's got to have that triplet feel, but you're doing 2 notes per string. We're going to go all the way up like this and end on the 22nd fret on the B. And then we're going to play the 22nd fret on the high E. And we're going to bend it. We're going to bend it up like half a step. Then we're going to bend it a whole step up. We're going to finally get there. We're going to bend it up to that E because we're going to go back to, they modulate back to E. So CC's bringing that. The reason for that diminished run is to trick your ear into modulate. 'Cause we're going from A up to back to E, and he just threw us a curveball with his solo, so we don't notice the song modulates. It's kind of a little trick. It's actually kind of ingenious. CC gets a lot of crap, but he knew what he was doing. He had a lot of attitude, and his solos were cool. So from the very beginning, that solo is like this. That's slowly, right? And then it goes, gonna go back to that E. Now here's where the song gets a little bit tricky because he says something like, I can't remember his lyrics. He's swinging in something, right? Oh, you ain't gonna swing with my daughter no more. And, you ain't gonna swing with my daughter no more. So when the song modulates back to A, he's gonna go, she's my cherry pie. Cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good. All right, so what we're doing there is A, 5, C, 5, D, 5, F, G. And it goes A, C, C, G, D. Then it repeats. Then he goes, sweet cherry pie, sweet cherry pie. And it ends with that riff. So you got to get ready for that riff. So it goes, sweet cherry pie. Swing it. Cool. I hope I did this lesson justice. I kind of went through it kind of quickly, but it's pretty easy. You just got to get that solo up to speed and memorize the format of this song. The structure's all over the place. It's a cool song. It's a lot of fun. If you play along with it to the record, it's a blast. So, and the video's even better, man. So anyway, hope you like this kind of content. If you did, please consider subscribing, comment below, and until next time, have a great day. Peace out.